It's New Year's Eve, and with that, approximately 40% of people will be making New Year's resolutions, but only 1 in 10 will keep their resolution. 9 News medical expert Dr. Comilla Sasson is here to let us in on the secret to keeping those resolutions. It's hard.
It is hard. Yeah. So why do people even do this, do you think?
Well, you know, it's sort of psychological, right? There's that, it's the new year, I want to start things out fresh. Yeah. This is that sort of time of year to do it. I have to laugh because actually polling all of you guys, it sounds like many of you don't really adhere to that philosophy, actually.
Oh, yeah. So, I've never really done that.
For 40% of people in the U.S., that is sort of the idea, is tomorrow's going to be a new day, a fresh start, and everything I've ever wanted to possibly do, I'm going to try to take on tomorrow, potentially.
Yeah.
New year, new me.
Yeah.
So usually we talk about like financial resolutions and then of course health resolutions. Yep. I mean, are those the top two? And is that why people don't stick to them? They pick hard ones?
Exactly.
Yeah, really.
Hard to do,
the hardest
right?
ones, yeah.
So number one is health. Okay. So most people out there are probably trying to figure out how I'm going to lose weight. Or am I going to get more exercise? Maybe there's something about their diet. Maybe I'm going to stop smoking, stop drinking. I want, you know, this is the year I'm going to get off of my blood pressure medicines, for example. And then finances are the other big category as well, right? Everyone's had probably a rough season with Christmas and all of the presents and everything. So it's a good time of year to kind of say, hey, maybe it's time to make a budget, for example. And then also a lot of folks are maybe taking on a new hobby or maybe going back to something they haven't done before, taking the time to learn a new language. So those are some of the top ones.
And those are all great. I mean, I've really never done resolutions, but, you know, God bless you if you do, because those are all great things. But are there any, you know, is there any advice for keeping them?
Yeah, you know, there's some really good advice out there, I think, and this is something to keep in mind, probably not just even for this time of year, probably for every day, right? So first one is be specific about what you want to accomplish. So don't say, I just want to be healthy. Set a specific goal. So I say I want to lose 10 pounds by the end of February. The next one is make sure that you are realistic about that. So focus on those smaller goals. Don't say, you know, maybe it's 1 to 2 pounds per week that I want to lose, for example, or hey, I want to get 30 minutes of exercise 5 times a week. And then share your plans with other folks. The accountability, I think, is huge. So it's not just enough to sort of put it in your head, but write it down, give it to your best friends, give it to your anchor buddies, let's say, for example, and say, you know, that way they can check in on you.
Help me out.
Yeah.
Keep me on track.
Exactly. And there's research to say that works.
Yeah, I think people just bite off more than they can chew, you know, and so if you set them smaller, and also I always feel if you put it out on social media, then you're going to be held accountable by a lot of people. So it's another way to do it.
That's always a good one, for sure. You can, and you know, it's actually great because you can also connect with other people who are also maybe doing the same, setting that same goal for themselves as well too. So if you have a failure, I think this is the other big thing too, is don't let perfection be the enemy of good, right? So let's say you want to lose 10 pounds and you go to dinner and you have dessert. It's not the end of the world. Your resolution has not failed. I think that's something that's really important for people to realize, is that it's okay. You can slip up and you know what, you reset, you restart, tomorrow's a new day. And even if that resolution is, you know, 10 pounds by the end of February, you've got time.
Totally.
It's okay.
You can fall off the wagon for a day.
So we ask people, do you make resolutions? 74% say they think it's kind of dumb.
Oh, look at that.
Do you use that one?
I do. You know, I kind of do. I think it's fun. I said it with my husband, and we pick something that we want to do. So, you know, this year I'm actually going to not drink alcohol for the month of January.
Good for you.
Just because we've got four birthdays this month, and you know, it's something different to do. I don't think I drink a ton, but it's always a nice time.
All right, we are just about out of time. So, but thank you very much for that. Corey's resolution, by the way, she's going to have a baby.
Check that off.
And then post baby weight.
There you go. We'll be right back.